Hello and welcome to News Pulse. I'm Esther. These are the headlines. Chief of the Nationalist Socialist Council of Nagaland, T.H. Muiva, and other senior leaders met with Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, the convener of Northeast Democratic Alliance and Chief Minister of Nagaland Nephew Rio at the police complex in Chumukadima, Dimapur. Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas Ramesh Teli and Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio met on 21st September at Nyathu Resort, Dimapur to discuss over the issue of petroleum resources in the state. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that his government is communicating with ULFA Chief Paresh Barua after formation of the government. Now for the news in details. Chief of the National Socialist Council of Nagaland, T.H. Muiva, and other senior leaders met with the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, the convener of Northeast Democratic Alliance, and also the Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nephew Rio, at the police complex in Chumukadima, Dimapur. This meeting is assumed to be very crucial after the exit of R.N. Ravi from the state and governor and interlocutor of the peace talks. Ex-intelligence person A.K. Mishra, appointed as new interlocutor, has given new breath to the peace talks. Our assistant editor, Pito Su, was there to cover the meeting at Ground Zero.
Nagaland Police Complex, Chumukadima. As I speak, meeting just got over between NSC and IM top leaders and Himanta Biswa Sarma, the Chief Minister of Assam, who is also a convener of NEDA. The Naga peace talk, which got halted for more than a year, seems to be running on track again. The appointment of Himanta Biswa Sarma expresses the concern, the sincerity and seriousness of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah. This is probably the third round of meeting between Himanta Biswa Sarma and NSA and IM top leaders over the past few years. Himanta Biswa Sarma was assigned by the government of India to sort out the differences between political groups, Naga political groups, as well as government of India and NSC and IM. The HornbillTV yesterday spoke exclusively with NSC and IM top leaders. There he said, there is and won't be a solution without a flag and the constitution. He reiterated that it will be impossible for NSC and IM and Nagas to accept the solution. Whereas in other hand, I said, there in my statement, I said 7 NNPGs seems not very happy with this latest development. However, the convener of 7 NNPGs refuted the statement, saying there is nothing as such. They are happy whoever the government of India appoints, and as long as he is committed and sincere to sort out the differences, to take this peace talk forward for an inclusive and acceptable solution. Himanta Biswa Sarma, who is a Chief Minister of Assam and a convener of NEDA, recently today held a meeting with NSA and IM top leaders, but however, the both parties refused to speak to media pertaining to the sensitivity of the issues. But however, it is highly speculated that the integration of Nagas was being talked about, and as well as future course of action, how to carry this forward to final and acceptable solution for all Nagas as well as government of India. We will continue to bring you more updates on this. Continue to watch us, HornbillTV, Dimapur.
Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas Ramesh Teli and Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio met on 21st September at Nyathu Resort, Dimapur to discuss over the issue of petroleum resources in the state. After the meeting, Teli, in an interview with HornbillTV, said that the Nagaland state has many possibilities in the field of petroleum and the people should understand how to make use of it. He further said that the youths of the state can be employed as well if the state avails such exploration and assured the CM for better cooperation. Let's have a look at the details with our reporter.
Morning, sir.
Hello, morning. Petroleum Minister ahi ase to.
Are you going to discuss the peace talk here?
No, right now we are going to discuss oil issue. He's a MOS for Petroleum Natural Gas Ministry. So since oil operation is going on in Assam Nagaland border in the disputed area, so we'll hear from him and we'll also give our side of the story. And my Chief Secretary and Minister Kashiho, Minister in charge of geology mining, and Planning Minister also will be participating. So after the meeting, you can ask them also.
हाँ, आज दीमापुर आया था और हम लोगों ने करीब 15 दिन पहले प्रोग्राम किया था कि ये नागालैंड के जो सीएम हैं उनका साथ हम लोग एक डिस्कस करें, क्योंकि नागालैंड में बहुत सी तेल की एक भंडार है और हम लोग चाहते हैं कि नागालैंड के तेल निकले और नागालैंड गवर्नमेंट को रॉयल्टी मिले, यहाँ के लड़का लड़की लोगों को रोज़गार मिले, यहाँ CSR फंड से डेवलपमेंट के काम हो, यही चाहते हैं हम लोग। आज दीमापुर आया था और हम लोगों ने करीब 15 दिन पहले प्रोग्राम किया था कि ये नागालैंड के जो सीएम हैं उनका साथ हम लोग एक डिस्कस करें, क्योंकि नागालैंड में बहुत सी तेल की एक भंडार है और हम लोग चाहते हैं कि नागालैंड के तेल निकले और नागालैंड गवर्नमेंट को रॉयल्टी मिले, यहाँ के लड़का लड़की लोगों को रोज़गार मिले, यहाँ CSR फंड से डेवलपमेंट के काम हो, यही चाहते हैं हम लोग। और मैं असम के डिब्रूगढ़ से हूँ, जहाँ दुलियाजन ऑल इंडिया है और मैं बचपन से तेल देखा हूँ, तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि नागालैंड के तेल निकले। तेल मिट्टी के अंदर रहने से तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, उसको बाहर निकालना ज़रूरी है। इसीलिए हम लोग आज आए थे और हमारा मिनिस्ट्री के एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी भी था अमरनाथ जी, ऑल इंडिया और ONGC के हमारे ऑफिसर थे और नागालैंड के 2 मंत्री, सीएम था ही, उनका साथ 2 मंत्री था, एक रेवेन्यू और एक पार्लियामेंट अफेयर्स मंत्री था और सभी लोग हम लोग बैठे। ये पहली बैठक है, इनका बाद हम लोग फिर बैठेंगे। हमें जानकारी है कि यहाँ बहुत बड़ी एक भंडार है तेलों का, तो इसे निकाल के हम एक गवर्नमेंट को, नागालैंड गवर्नमेंट को यहाँ रेवेन्यू मिले और CSR फंड की काम हो, यहाँ के जो लड़के लड़कियाँ हैं उनको नौकरी मिले। इसीलिए हम लोग आज यहाँ आए थे और सीएम के साथ हम लोग बैठे, करीब 3 घंटा मीटिंग चली है और हम लोग चाहते हैं कि जल्द इसका एक सॉल्यूशन निकले। और ये पहली बैठक थी, इसके बाद हम लोग फिर बैठेंगे क्योंकि मेरा घर पास ही में है और मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरे पीरियड में यहाँ नागालैंड से तेल निकले। हाँ, सीएम ने कहा कि पूरा पॉजिटिव था वो, लेकिन एक ही बात कह रहा था वो कि 370 लागू है यहाँ, इसलिए हम लोग कोर्ट में भी एक ये करके रखे हैं। ये सब हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे और हमारी पहली बैठक है। हम भी चाहते हैं कि हमारा नागालैंड के तेल निकले, हमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रॉयल्टी मिले, हमारे यहाँ के लड़का लड़की की नौकरी मिले, CSR का फंड हो आए और नागालैंड का डेवलप हो। इस तरह से सीएम ने कहा, वो पॉजिटिव है।
Sai Thagbi Hornbill TV, Moya se reporter ke Christine ke hua with camera person Johnson.
Minister of State for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ashwini Kumar Chaubey, before leaving the state for Manipur, held a press conference today. At the press briefing, he said that elements would be added in the ration which are meant to be the better health of a person. He further urged upon the registered schools to make nursery and even stress upon the midday meal. Chaubey said that he had stayed at Nagaland just for a few days, yet he fell in love with the state and said that wherever he may go, he will continue to preach good about Nagaland and that he is half Naga. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that his government is communicating with Ulfa Chief Paresh Barua. He said that the Assam government has maintained some communication with Ulfa Chief after formation of the government. The Chief Minister reportedly asked Union Home Minister whether he can directly talk to him if such a situation arises. He said yes, but that it has to be a structured dialogue. The CM added that as of now, he only took permission to speak to him over the phone or through other media to give a push to the peace process. But those are very preliminary things and no conclusion should be drawn, and it will be a long affair, he said. India will use its voice at the high-level United Nations General Assembly to forcefully take up global issues such as terrorism, climate change, equitable and affordable access to vaccines, India-Pacific and UN reforms, the country's envoy to the World Organization has said. The COVID-19 pandemic and developments in Afghanistan are expected to dominate the 76th UNGA session. India's permanent representative to the UN Ambassador T.S. Tirumurti told PTI. Apart from the COVID-19 pandemic and its humanitarian impact, other issues likely to dominate the high-level segment of the session include the global economic slowdown, terrorism and related issues, climate change, ongoing conflicts in the Middle East and Africa, recent developments in Afghanistan and UN Security Council reforms, he said. Mumbai Crime Branch has issued a lookout notice against the absconding accused Yash Thakur, alias Arvind Srivastava and Pradeep Bakshi, aides of Shilpa Shetty's husband and businessman Raj Kundra in a pornography case, said Crime Branch on Tuesday.
Supplementary charge sheet of this case, both the accused have been declared absconding by the crime branch, added the crime branch. Earlier on Tuesday, businessman Raj Kundra, along with his associate Ryan Thorpe, walked out from the Arthur Road jail a day after getting bail by a Mumbai court in a pornography case. Prior to that, on Monday, the Mumbai court granted bail to Kundra and Thorpe on a surety of Rs 50,000. On Monday, the property cell of Mumbai Crime Branch had submitted a 1500-page supplementary charge sheet before Esplanade Court in connection with the pornography case against businessman Kundra. As per information shared by the Mumbai police, the 1500-page charge sheet contains the statements of 43 witnesses, including Shilpa Shetty. The statements of actor Sherlyn Chopra, Sejal Shah, many models and employees of Kundra's company have also been recorded in the charge sheet. The charge sheet also includes the names of 2 wanted accused.
Different kinds of cybercrimes are being committed every day, and Nagaland is no stranger to it as well. Many Nagas have fallen victim to various kinds of cybercrime, from phishing, online banking frauds, defamation, impersonation, online relationship frauds to revenge porn has made the internet a dangerous place. To speak more on this, we have Deputy Commissioner of Police Zone 1, Naeem Mustafa Mansoori, over the phone. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Thanks for speaking with us. To get straight to the point, can you highlight what are the most common forms of cyber crimes committed in Nagaland?
In Nagaland, most common form of cyber crime, like phishing calls are there, in which the scamster call on the victim's mobile and they try to extract the information like password, PIN of the debit card and other information. And recently we have got case of some crimes which are similar to this, in which they call and they ask person to download a TeamViewer app. And when you download a TeamViewer app on your phone, you give access to the scamster over your phone.
All right.
Yeah. So this is recent phenomenon in Nagaland.
Okay.
Then there are Facebook-related crimes are there, frauds, in which the imposter he or she uses the profile pic, like if my Facebook profile is there, so he will create a similar Facebook ID, Facebook profile,
Okay.
and then he messages and to the friends, and then ask for some SOS messages like some accident has happened, some health problem is there, so if you can give me money. And out of this thing concern, the friends, out of concern, they sometimes they give money also. Then Facebook, there is other kind of crime is friendship.
Okay.
So when you receive a friendship request from some unknown person, they try to befriend you, and when friendship increases, so they tell that they have some gifts to send to you, and once the gift is sent, there is no gift is sent, but they just tell you the gift is sent and it is there in customs, it has been stuck. Then they ask you the money.
Okay.
So you kept on paying money and the gift never arrived. So this is one form of Facebook friendship.
Okay.
And in Facebook friendship, the other form is when this, especially if male, female, this friendship increases, and the person tend to, after some friendship, they tend to share some intimate photos or videos. Then this scamster will again start blackmailing the person that I will make it public if you don't give me money. So this kind of fraud is there.
Okay.
And one kind of fraud is OLX. Sometimes the scamster, they put their ID as some RB personnel, CRPF personnel, and they try to sell some phone. They are in some emergency, and they try to get money out of it. They will sell it at very cheap rate. So the person gets lured towards that offer. So some bikes or some kind of thing. So again, they give you photos of that they are sending. The parcel office also photos. The parcel is packed, and subsequently they keep on sharing photos. So, and the person pays money believing that his parcel will arrive, but it never arrives.
Okay.
So these kind of frauds which are commonly seen in Dimapur.
Yes. So, and what are the charges against these crimes committed? Is it very harsh, or what are the terms?
Yeah, it is covered under IT Act 2000, and in this, it depends on the gravity of the crime. So there are various sections in which the person can be booked. It depends on the mode of crime which happened, and various IPC sections are also included. So if I will give you an example of section 67 of the IT Act, in which publishing of obscene information in electric form. So what happened is the imprisonment can extend to 5 years.
Okay.
And there is a fine also up to rupees 1 lakh. And if subsequent or second crime is there, conviction is there, so the imprisonment can go till 10 years of this thing, and fine can increase up to 2 lakhs.
All right.
So yeah, the laws are very strict, and provisions are very strict in this act.
Okay. So how long would it take to trace the perpetrator once the complaint is made? Suppose someone is trying to fish somebody online, and they make a complaint. How long would the Dimapur police, I would say, would take to trace this perpetrator?
I would say Dimapur police is capable of tracing the cyber criminals, but it depends on the case-to-case basis. So some cases might take 15-20 days, some cases might take 1 month also. So it depends on case-to-case basis.
Okay, sir. And how can citizens in Nagaland be more aware and alert about this? Is there any programs for awareness done by the police department?
Yes. We, as a police department, we are in our Facebook, Twitter and Facebook also, we keep on sharing some kind of awareness, related articles, and even video was released regarding this cyber awareness.
Okay.
And sometimes we conduct some kind of competition also among public.
All right.
For awareness.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for speaking to Hornbill TV, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
That's all for the news today at News Pulse. I'm Esther. Keep watching Hornbill TV.